of all, having our loins girt about with truth. Now, this made sense to people of this day. It's the belt that they put about themselves that was really the foundation of each of the other pieces of armor that were to be adorned. And it says that you are to gird about your loins. Loins is a reference to your creative capacity. You are a creative being, not just in the natural arena are you able to reproduce, but spiritually you are a creative being, and it shows up in a variety of ways. Artists create from a blank canvas. Writers create beautiful literature. Architects draw magnificent buildings from their hearts. They see things and put it on paper. Engineers design new automobiles and airplanes. They create. But it's not only those who create. The guys who turned the wrenches are taking something that was but a vision to the engineer that drew it, and they build reality out of a design. You know, the construction workers that build beautiful buildings are putting substance to a vision that somebody else had. We are all creative. That's the way we are made. That's the way God put us together. And the most basic thing that we need to create is a strategy for living life successfully. You can create a strategy for approaching life in a way that is going to produce everything you want. You can create the tactics that you use on a day-to-day basis that take you toward that grand strategy. So it's important that your creative nature be protected. And it says there's only one thing that does that, and that's truth. Truth has to gird about your life to protect your creative capacity and see it used in a way that is consistent with God's will or purpose. And remember, truth embraces two arenas of life. We discussed them last week, this natural temporal world in which we live, and then, of course, the unseen realm that I've already talked about. Of course, our scientists, our medical technicians and researchers and others have created or have come to understand physical law, physical truth that will enable them, will enable us to be creative in this natural temporal arena to a degree. But then there's another side to that coin. There's the spiritual arena of truth that has to be plugged in for you to have the resource, full resource of truth at your disposal. And so it's that truth, both in the temporal arena and in the spiritual arena, coming together to form the perfect strategy or enable you to form the perfect strategy for your life based on your natural giftings, your spiritual giftings, the desires of your heart, a strategy to orient your life toward fulfillment and contentment and joy. And then your daily tactics for engaging the resistance you meet will be creative as well, enabling you to realize the dream that God has birthed in your heart. The first thing that has to be considered part of your armor, and especially as we consider supernatural protection, is you have to have the whole truth and nothing but the truth.